Hello. You know, I press go live and then it takes a good minute and a half before it actually shows up on my own screen, because I watch on my phone. It's going. It says it's going. Is it actually? I don't know. It's disco time. Disco Elysium. As far as I know, I'm streaming. Hello! It took a minute for the stream to go up, I think. Questionable. Anyways. Thank you for coming. It sounds like I was gonna just stop the stream. Anyways. Disco time. Oh, it's been 1 week, and I won't be able to stream. No, I forgot to close the lid on my marker. Fuck. Oh, it didn't dry out. Cool. That's good. As far as I know. I won't be able to stream next week. We're playing more disco. Last time, we were fucking around. This time, we will also fuck around. Why did I stop here? I think I wanted to arrest you, and then I decided not to. And by me, I mean I asked useless, and you decided not to. Do I still have an option to arrest you if I really wanted to?
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
Let's go back to those lies you told me.
Lies?
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving us. We demand her anxiety. We demand her fear.
Let's talk about you and Ruby again.
She nods, then nervously pulls on her cigarette.
Okay, apparently I didn't have anything extra to ask you. I got a job offer at Chick-fil-A today and denied it because job hunting is stupid and I felt like I had more opportunities than last week. I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you rejected a fast food... I don't know if we have Chick-fil-A in Canada, but I'm happy that you have higher standards than Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
Okay, there's probably something that I haven't asked her. Oh, no, I guess that there's something that I... Okay, it just lied to me.
She slowly lights another cigarette.
How many cigarettes have you gone through? Okay, I don't remember what we're doing. I remember coming here and saving for some reason.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Can I put money into my... Money? Can I put... Let's put a point in here. I have so many points that I haven't spent. Let me catch it.
You catch a single flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. It's a Maybell. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand. Just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
I feel like I've just impressed everybody with my skills, and I didn't fall off the roof to do it. I told Keon this, but Chick-fil-A has a good hiring process, but it seems like a great opportunity if you, like, just got out of prison. Like, that desperate. I mean, people need a job. I mean, the original idea, or, like, idea that people... The conceptions that people have are, like, fast food restaurants are teenagers' jobs. Hence why people are so... up in arms about minimum wage and whatever. How do I get out of here? Oh, did I want to examine this again? I don't remember why I saved here.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off. A vague sense of disappointment fills you. You get the feeling this room would tell you something crucial if you only knew how to listen.
This is bullshit. Bullshit window.
It is. We are beating our heads against these. Let's go to something more useful.
Kim, you're so good to me. Do I want to put skill points into visual calculus? I may as well start spending some of these points that I've just started hoarding. I still have more points to spend? Goddamn. Alright, can I do it? I can't select it. I bugged it out.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it.
But yeah, I hope a better opportunity comes for you.
Reflects off the golden light, melts
Ooh!
away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
What position are they in?
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired.
Is Ruby tall?
The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, a ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain, ending him.
Where does it come from?
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole, shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
I saw an old man working at Chick-fil-A I applied for. He was hunched over. Yeah, it's sad. I mean, I also feel the same whenever I don't use Uber and I don't use like DoorDash or those applications very much, but there's people that made the gig economy job into like their full-time job because it pays decently well, sort of, but there's like zero protections if anything happens. So good ideas becoming profit-seeking, becoming things that are on the cusp of like legitimacy. So companies make huge profits and then try to get away with it. Inspect the ghostly figures.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Can you explain that the problem with associating fast food with teenage work is that adults need to work during school hours, especially at Chick-fil-A where it's busy all the time? Yeah, that's also very true. It just, I don't know, what's the word? I wanted to say infantilizes adults that work at fast food service, but it demeans their jobs, even though adults are needed to fucking run everything. Point A, the roof.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all uncouth at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
Shouldn't there be gun residue outside? What I'm 80% sure of. Sure the roof is where the shot was made from? Gun residue.
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago.
True. 80% sure the roof is where the shot was made.
72%. With a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot.
How would they be kneeling? It looks like the angle was pretty decently high.
The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness. Too busy with their own bodies.
Could the shot have come from the room? Are there any arguments against A prime, the roof? I doubt the room.
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective.
Point X. What are you talking about? Arguments against A prime, the roof.
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Another point of origin, further away, maybe in the building across the street.
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Computer, extrapolate.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
Retail and fast food work just seem like industries that are good for people who are into business or the food. This beverage industry is valid but needs a certain type of personality. Oh yeah, like my sister does food service, and she very much has like the very personable customer service attitude. She's gone through a lot, but I think that she's at a point of like considering doing her own business, but there's a lot of logistics to opening your own business, and food service restaurants haven't exactly got a good track record for doing incredibly well. There's always the risk of like something closing, and they more often than not just tend to break even.
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Okay, what if the shot came from the boardwalk?
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Land's End. I don't know where that is.
1.2 kilometers away. The least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it. Possibly from a tent. No. Too far-fetched.
And the islet?
1 kilometer away. An unlikely point of origin. Around the docks somewhere. On an islet in the Bay of Martinez, perhaps. There are islets there. Badly charted as they may be.
I want to apologize for any sniffling that happens. The last couple of days, I don't think that I've been sick. I've just been sniffly. I would get sneeze attacks, and the other day I had one so bad in the evening that by the morning I woke up and my throat was so strained and my voice was so deep that I was like, oh no, it sounds like I'm sick. But then I still wound up going to my volunteering position because it was just like I threw my throat out because I sneezed like 30 to 50 times in a row.
The shot would have been a small miracle. 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Kim, do you think the shot could have come from further than the roof in Martinez?
From where, precisely?
These options.
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than from the roof, but still.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Roll these spots out one by one.
Okay.
It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. A simple hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something to build on.
Restaurant owners and kitchen nightmares are nightmarish. Seems either super greedy or delusional. Have a good attitude, and not much competition seems critical. Yeah, it seems rough to make it in the restaurant business, but the kitchen nightmares, like owners, it's kind of horrifying to see all the health risks that are in kitchens. And what's kind of funny is that they know that Gordon Ramsay is coming ahead of time, as far as I know. Like, they should at least try to cloak things, but they don't even give a shit to do that. You probably need to go to a doctor if you're sneezing that much. No, I just have a sensitive nose. It's nose hair. When I went on testosterone, I got nose hair. I don't want it. Take it away. nose hair, pollen, something like that. Let's go investigate a murder. Oh yeah, I stole her drugs. I hope she doesn't mind. I'm sure she doesn't. I guess technically you could, like, climb up from here. I can't investigate anything. Yeah, you can, like, come out of this door, you can shoop, get up there, shoot a guy, shoop, come down, go back over here, and it's like nothing ever happened. Wait, I don't remember. What do we know about the murder? Okay. Fun enough, I've been playing this for 30 hours now. What we know about the murder. Maybe I should talk to you guys at some point. What we know about the murder. Alright, let's start at the beginning. Man, corpse, body in the backyard for the past week and a half. I'm gonna sneeze. That was not a sneeze. Being hydrated helps me not sneeze. Man, body, in the backyard for the past week and a half. Kim and I go. We take the body down, we look at the body, we say, hey, there's a hole in this man's head. And then we decide, ah, yes, he was shot instead of hung. And then we go talk to these guys, and they're like, no, we hung him. And then they continue to insist that, and then we go to Claudia, and we task Claudia what goes on, and she says... What did she say? Oh, they wanted us to go to Claudia because they had evidence that this man was a bad, bad man. And we went to Claudia, and she laughed about it because she actually liked him. And then we came back to these guys, and they were like, that fucking bitch. And then we went back to Claudia, and then... when did we find out the shooting? I don't remember. At some point between those two actions, we went to these guys. Oh, it was Fat Angus. Fat Angus said, he was shot, and then he went, and then we went back to Claudia, and Claudia, we told her that we knew that she was lying about things. She told us that we missed something during investigation, which was tampering, because they tried to slow down the time. They tried to make it that the blood did not pool on the side of his body, which we did not notice during our investigation. And now what we know is that Ruby, the 8th Hardy Boy, the 9th Hardy Boy, the invisible Hardy Boy, who is a girl, is probably the one that shot him, because Claudia and Ruby had a thing going, and then Ruby got a little cleany. Supposedly. This is all hearsay. So now we need to find the hidden Hardy Boy, I think. And that's as far as I know. Actually, I should check my things. Maybe there's a quest. Make Titus give up Ruby's location. You need to get them to open up. Have you fully explored the whirling, analyzed the site of the murder, truly and thoroughly interrogated Claudia? All this might make convincing them easier. Okay, so I need to wander around, I need to investigate. I probably need to sing karaoke. There was a man that was sleeping here for days, and I think he's not sleeping there anymore. Hey, can you tell me anything? It's all about money, you know? Yes. Hey, guys.
Yes? What is it?
Thank you for the very quick recap. It could have been quicker. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Ah! I'll bear. Are you with him?
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He seems like a cool guy.
Well, he's not. He's a sack of shit belly kept together by crazy glue. But at least he tries, unlike you.
Hey, I try. I've been trying for 3 days in game, 30 hours in life.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
Are we or are we not from the same station?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Are you wearing a wig?
Can I actually help you with something?
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
Thank you. What about you? You have anything to say?
Again? I can't believe this shit.
I can't believe this shit. Alright, no. I've exhausted you guys of your usefulness. Can I sing karaoke? Gart!
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
About my bill for tonight.
The 20 real?
No.
Then why are you wasting my time?
I thought you were going to be nice to me. Have I explored everything here? Hey, kitchen man, you're cool.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Leo said that you're friends with Manana. Is that true?
The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again. They're friends.
Oh, that's good. What's in the borscht?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Yes.
Borscht need more vodka?
Oh.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
That's not good.
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
I'm seeing more memes that are just the internal dialogue of Disco Elysium. It's funny. No vodka.
The cook gives you
Ooh.
a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak.
I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. I should make that my new exit line. Stay masculine. Cool. I have taken away their vodka. I wonder if this will have any repercussions. Chick-fil-A tastes amazing, by the way. Really limited to the American South, though. My suggestions to get a chicken sandwich from your local fast food place and look up the recipe for Chick-fil-A sauce. Noted. Isn't Chick-fil-A racist or homophobic or both? I can't remember. Or am I thinking of a different place?
Hi again, Gendarme.
I have nothing to say to you.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Oh, there must be something else around here. Should I talk to you?
It's you again.
It is.
What is it?
I don't know. I talked to Claudia. Now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
Dear Lord, there's so many. Oh God, oh God, oh God. She's the next link in the chain that leads to Lele's killer. Regards me with curiosity. I need to pin this on someone. I decided to pin this on her! That's fucked up! The Civil War is proving the only way to prevent it is to solve the murder. This means talking to Ruby. I don't know what fucking reason I should go with. There's 7 different reasons that I could choose. Goddamn. She's your real leader.
You're cuckoo, cop. I'm the only man responsible for this unit. Get with it, or fuck off.
How many times must I tell you?
Yeah, fuck off.
Alright, I only have 6 options now. She's the next link in the chain that leads to Lele's killer. I need to pin this on someone. Next link in the chain. Let's go with that. This is disengage. This is saying like I need to find Lele's killer. I'm not accusing her of being the killer.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect.
I'm not.
Not on my watch, you're not.
Bruh.
Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
Wow.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
Tell him, Kim.
That's nothing. That's just...
Whoa, that's broken.
You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
From the corner of your
Ooh.
eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window, behind Titus's back.
It's a 50-50 shot, but it's a white check, so I could present a solid theory about why Ruby could have done it. Even though my logic is so low, I have done a lot of thunkin'. It would probably be even better if I investigated those spots before I did this. 50-50, let's go.
Nothing.
Motherfucker.
The pieces are there, but they remain unconnected.
We can do this.
Sorry, you're not coming up with anything. Again, the pieces are there. She could have done it. Somehow. Something else. Walla walla bing bang. It's just not coming together.
Walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ching chang walla walla bing bang. Okay, I know where that's from.
Still nothing. But that's okay. This doesn't have to turn into some kind of meltdown. You're just a cop, taking your time to present a theory. Let's look at this as a learning experience. What are the components you need to implicate Ruby? His wife left him. He needs to kill himself. Make her sorry she did.
Uh-huh. Wait, what? My wife left me and I'm completely alone. Wait, what? Let's say it. I don't know what this means.
I don't know what to say to that.
Oh, that's all glitched.
That's sad, man. But why are you squinting like that? Looks to me like he's about to get aggressive.
No. That's his concentration phase.
Here you go. Access to the roof, weapon, and motive. That's not too hard. And here is what you can do to make it even easier. Come on, guys. For starters, you can find out what's behind that mystery door in the kitchen. If it's a secret route, she could have used that to get to the roof.
Oh.
Can't get through the door? You know what would help. Doing a thorough search of this room. Maybe something's hidden.
How can I thoroughly search any further?
It's that simple.
Alright.
Unless we have more business, we should.
I'm sorry, Kim, for putting you through my bullshit. A thorough search of this room. Okay, so I want to go through that door.
Behind the dock workers, a ceiling height window.
I've already done this, haven't I?
Branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
I think I've done this.
Nothing.
What do you mean?
Just black branches.
What's this weirdo cop doing now, huh? Window shopping?
I'm looking outside.
I think he's trying to find dirt on us, in our box. It's what they do, Shanks. Did you know policemen are sometimes called pigs?
Wow, no. I hadn't heard that.
Bruh.
Yeah, because they like to sniff around in dirt.
I didn't know that was the reason why.
He's just trying to sound clever. He has no idea what you're looking for, nor do you yourself.
Maybe alone logic. Alright. And there's nothing else to investigate in this room. The door. I really need to bind a mute button so that I can blow my nose.
You see a heavy steel door.
Touch it.
Old cobalt paint.
Touch it.
Old cobalt.
Try.
The door does not. The door does. The door.
The door. Alright. A couple of things that I have to do is look out that window. I have to perceive better. I have points that I can spend. Perception. I don't have points. Oh, wait, what? I can level up every... Oh, I can't level up perception anymore. Shit. What do you mean I can't Oh. Wait, I'm confused. Am I not allowed to level it up anymore? Maybe I don't understand how this game works. I can level up... Oh, I can't level up anything that's at... Wait, no, I can level these up. Huh? What do you mean? I can't level up composure and I can't level up perception anymore. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know why. Those are the only two. Everything else I can level up. Interesting. Do they level up naturally?
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window.
Perception.
The hawthorn branches scrape
What
the glass
skills?
like bony fingers.
I shouldn't have failed this. Nope, I can't level it up. Interesting. I don't know what to do. Okay, let's just go investigate the other locations then. But yeah, I really should find a mute button. What if I just mute naturally? Naturally. Okay, I'm back. I should survive for a little bit. Where did Lizzie go? Also, I know how to zoom out now. Also, some of the title cards, actually all the title cards this episode have been glitched. Inspect Clausia's buoy. Oh, the buoy. Check the boardwalk for bullet traces. There's bullets everywhere! Everywhere! Confront the pigs and get your gun back. That'll be at 10 p.m. So it's probably not going to happen today. Maybe tomorrow? Tomorrow. Maybe whenever I stream next it'll happen. I'm going to be starting school next week, so I don't know what that's going to do to my schedule. What's this? Oh, I can try this again? I can try asking her out again. Okay, child.
Yes?
Oh. I have big news, Kim. Tell Kim how you no longer obsess over your sexuality! Kim, I'm so excited to tell you about this.
Okay.
I have managed to stop obsessing about my sexuality.
Great. Imagine all the time you'll have for work now. Matter of fact, we should get back to it right now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just one thing, though.
What?
Are you part of the homosexual underground?
You didn't stop at all, did you? You are just obsessing about other people's sexuality now.
Yeah.
But am I? I'll spare you another 20-hour mind project. Yes, I am. Now let's get back to work.
Wait, what? He is part of the underground homosexual underground. Beautiful. I'm so happy for you, Kim. That was not what I wanted to check. There we go. Book. Kim confirmed homosexual underground. Excellent. We can talk about this later. When we're not investigating a murder investigation. When we're investigating one another's bodies. Hopefully not a part of a murder investigation, but as part as a friendly exercise in camaraderie.
There it is again.
Huh?
There's a spectral scent haunting this pair, no doubt. And it smells like sea brine mostly. Because it's a pair. Years of turmoil, of hopes and dreams, drowned beneath the inexorable tides of capital. What do you smell? The first thing that strikes you is the overwhelming brine. You imagine yourself underwater. 100-legged arthropod scuttling along the murky silt at the bottom of the sea. But then, the unmistakable reek of seagull shit hits you. Buoyed along on the air currents. An acrid melody atop mouldering cords of wood rot and heavy fuel oil.
These dudes are silly.
Everything in order, detective?
I'm smelling for communists. I'm working on developing my political consciousness. Just take it in the afternoon. I'm developing my... I don't know what to say. None of that was political.
You're developing your... You know what? I'll just leave you to it. Carry on, detective.
I love you, Kim.
The lieutenant lacks your highly developed politico-olfactory cortex. The smell is undeniable. And it's coming from that balcony up there. Certainement. A precocious communist youth. A symbol of a kinder, more hopeful future. Now's your chance to establish contact with your revolutionary brothers and sisters.
This is gonna go horribly.
A chance to establish contact with the future. What a beautiful, terrible thought.
Cindy!
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Piss Vegan and Fuck the World send their best. I don't know if I should do that. Didn't I say that I wasn't gonna... Also, I'm sorry for saying a slur, but I can reclaim it. Did I say that I wasn't going to out them to Cindy? Fuck it.
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness.
They seem to hold you in high esteem. I think they're afraid of you. I made up the sending their best, but I did talk to them.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Skulls are silly. What are you even trying to achieve? Skulls are cool. Can I be skulls? I don't know if I should undermine. This would make her hate me. That's what I did with Kuno, and then I just made him sad, and then I got sad. Skulls are silly.
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
Hey sister, let's talk politics for a second.
And what do you know about politics?
Nothing. My nose told me that you're also a communist. Looking for comrades to help me fire up the great Mazovian sausage grinder. Will you help me? I don't remember when I got this thought in the first place. All of these seem ridiculous. Looking up sepulchre in the dictionary. I think it's a crypt of some kind. There was a book that I read for a while that was called The Sepulchre. I could be wrong, though. Some kind of crypt, some kind of grave. Something religion. Communists.
Well, well. Sounds like quite the snout you've got there.
Your olfactory department wants you to know that it accepts no responsibility for wherever this line of interrogation leads you.
Your protest is noted, Perception.
Sure. I know someone who'd love to talk that ideological stuff. You're looking for Steban.
Steban?
A right communist who runs a mega cool and very secret meeting.
Does he go around in a white jacket?
He might.
Will you help me find him?
No.
The lieutenant let slip a sigh that seems to suggest this turn was utterly predictable.
Offer her 5 real! Nothing ever works out for me.
Oh, God. If he isn't the saddest pig in the world.
I am. I am.
Oh, fine. I'll help. But first...
She's got you by the balls, Chief. She intends to squeeze them.
What's that?
A wicked grin extends across her face. A laughing skull. Death hilarious. This is gonna be bad.
Ruh-roh.
Oink for me, piggy. Just once.
This is no way to treat your revolutionary brother.
Wrong! This is exactly how I treat my little brother.
Oink oink.
There, that wasn't so bad, was it?
I debase myself.
Worst indignity you've suffered the last several days, but it is up there.
Well.
The lieutenant, needless to say, is not impressed.
Bruh.
Sounds like you're really serious about meeting Steban. It's touching. Sort of. Steban's group meets only at night. In an old room in these apartments here. It just so happens you're in luck. Their weekly meeting is tonight. Keep your snout around sometime after 10 p.m. and you might just find them.
I have other things to do at 10 p.m. What else can you tell me?
Just that he's a real communist. Not like the play acting you've been doing. The rest, you'll have to see for yourself.
What's the catch?
Oh, smart pig. Because there is. See, Steban's a bit on the paranoid side. He's got all these mega secret passphrases to keep out infiltrators and the like. You can't join the meeting without one.
Not to interfere in your personal errand, but I wonder whether it might have something to do with that phrase Mañana mentioned overhearing.
Oh. What was the phrase?
Remember Dobreva and Abadanaiz.
Good thinking, Kim. Oh my god, that's so mean! You should feel embarrassed even suggesting that. Good thinking, Kim.
The lieutenant nods.
Guess this is what happens when two pigs put their heads together. That's enough. Off with you then.
God, it's so broken. I don't know how that happened. See you later, Sydney. Cindy. I don't know why I default to Sydney. I remember as a kid that Sydney used to be the hardest name for me to pronounce because I always go with Cindy. And then somehow the opposite happened. I think I just knew more Sydneys in my life than Cindys. Hey, it's been a long time since I've talked to you.
You're back.
How you doing, capitalist?
What can I help you with?
I found my badge.
I love you did.
Oh, she's so nice.
Fast, observantly, like an electronic printer.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Frater Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious.
W. Frater Dubois?
What can I help you with, Lieutenant Frater?
That's all. I just wanted to show off. What's this? Drugs? Drugs. I don't know what kind of drugs because it didn't tell me. Oh, it's so broken. I don't know how that happened. It must just be a glitch that's happening for this one session. Ma'am?
Give me a moment.
Do you know about the secret meeting that's happening tonight?
What? No. Nobody tells me anything.
I probably shouldn't have said that.
Would she understand if they did?
How about any unusual activity happening after hours?
If it ain't my business, I'll keep my nose out of it.
Smart woman.
Think we'd all be better off if people kept their noses to themselves.
Not necessarily true. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Well, I can't open that door. Did I look in this? I did not. I pressed the wrong button. I didn't mean to do that. Stop. Why can't I level you up? Why can't I level you up? Okay, what is that? Because it's not telling me. Hello? Book 16 Days of Coldest April. Cover features a row of concrete buildings with a monochrome rainbow in the sky. It tells a rather excruciating story about two lovers during a period of ethnic unrest in Yugograd. The book has been filed under psychological realism. Let's look at it!
In your hands, you hold 16 Days of Coldest April by Yekaterina Dahl. The cover image shows a row of concrete apartments above which span a black and white rainbow.
Feels heavy.
Indeed, the book is unusually heavy in your hands, as though the cover were lined with lead. It would do that in Grad.
How long is it?
You flip through the book. The pages are thinner than you
Oh my
realized,
god.
and the type quite small and tightly set. It's nearly 600 pages long.
What does the back cover tell me?
The back cover is dominated by a black and white photograph of the author.
What does she look like?
She can't be much older than her mid-30s in this photograph. And yet, from this cover, the eyes of a sad old woman stare back at you.
Interesting. Kim, don't mind me. I'm gonna read this book.
In cold, detached prose, the author describes a scene from one of the Yugograd riots in the 20s. Youths overturned motor carriages and set trash cans ablaze, while heavily armored guardsmen dash in and disperse them in a flurry of baton blows. As ethnic tensions run wild, a pair of young lovers meet each other on the street. Somehow, in the middle of all the chaos, they manage to lock arms and look into each other's eyes.
We're just standing in a dingy apartment on a mattress together reading a book, Kim. What happens next?
It would physically hurt you to keep reading. Are you sure?
It would physically hurt me?
Fuck it. Do it. It can't be worse than what you've already felt.
10 more pages. I'm expecting my health to go down.
They go through a brief and awkward love affair.
Oh no!
In the end, they betray each other and succumb to the absurdity of Gradian life. The man becomes a lens grinder, completely abandoning his former existence. He toils through the daily drudgery at the Lenka Polyfabricate. Happiness and fulfillment have eluded him his whole life. And in the end, he has nothing to do but dedicate himself to the craft.
And the woman?
She spends the next several decades standing at a conveyor in a Sosnovo fish processing plant. The smell of fish guts slowly seeps into her hair and skin, as every single one of her dreams dies, one by one.
Oof.
The memory of their short time spent together tortures the former lovers ceaselessly until the end of their days. Years pass in solitude, their bodies growing ever more decrepit.
I love reading sad books. I think that I would read this. This just is the kind of book that I would read. This is terrible.
As life leaves their remains between the soil sheets, their final thoughts are filled with regret.
This is kind of like reading A Little Life by Yanni Gahari.
Good stuff. I fucking loved this.
Bye-bye. Yanigahara? Yanigahara? I can't remember. Oh, I got this.
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
Kim, what is this?
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybelle's or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
Who pinned them? Which side?
The revolutionaries, so the commoners and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too.
Oh, if I pin this, does that mean that communists are gonna find me?
It's about girls and boys more than sight. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the Civil War.
Does this flower blossom in early spring?
Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
Is it a coincidence?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
Alright.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand.
Handwritten note from the fridge. I don't know if I've looked at that yet. Kinda don't want to look at it. Library card. Requires a boombox. Okay, let's stop fucking around. It's 5 PM in game. Knock knock.
You hear someone walking around inside.
Knock.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
This is the police. Open up.
Do I have to open the door?
Yes.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
God, you're so right, Kim.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
Leave me alone. Sometimes I just want to shit disturb. You ever think of that, Kim? You ever think of police brutality, but in a positive way? There's like a little birdhouse at that tree. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Hey, Kuno S.
Trying to sneak up on me again.
Yeah. I should have shot you. No, I shouldn't have. That would have been really fucked up.
The door is closed. You hear someone inside, walking from room to room.
Yeah, that's Gary's place, and the Australians are in there, and I feel like something terrible is going to happen to them because I unlocked that door, and then I said, it's fine, there's a racist here, but that racist has friends that are not racist. So, as far as I know, maybe they're horrible people too, but they were always nice to me, so.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Okay. Alright. Let's go. Read the watermarks. Go to the Kanema and turn on the lights. Let's go do that. That's easy. That's easy enough. We can do that real fast. There's so much shit to do. Kim, you're awfully close to me. I don't have any complaints.
Inside, you see a set of
Yeah.
a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Kim, how do I turn on the headlights?
Alright. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
Why do we have to do this together?
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
He's so cute.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rouse per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canelo comes to life with a whiny growl.
Why does it sound like we just started a plane?
Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time.
Woohoo!
The lights unfold.
Ooh!
A little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now. See, I like the attention to detail in this game.
that whole sequence took a couple of minutes, where it could have like been a couple of seconds.
Hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights. A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Ah, Martinez.
Where are we?
Let me see. Right here.
Top of the map. Segment of the coast jutting out into the Great Ocean. I'm sure I've seen worse.
Oh yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt out quarter.
Perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
Not bad.
Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet.
Leave me alone.
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some. There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200. The last row has 3 perforations.
3?
That's it.
What do they mean, Kim? Please.
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look. The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
I've done this for 18 years. Walk the land telling whores and liars. Probably some boring office job. I feel like I just went around apologizing all the time. Do you really think I have any idea? I walked the land. There are 9,855 days remaining.
Cool. I'm glad you joined us. Not a lot of money in doom crying. Let's move on, shall we?
Nah.
This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see.
I like how he just rolls with the punches even when I say completely insane batshit.
Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
I don't think I can ever re-become this person. What's the last number? I was a superstar.
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct.
Were.
Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
I'm a killer.
That's right. A killer of humans.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Thank God I didn't kill Akuna West, because that would have been 4.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
Oh, same with Kuno's dad. Man, I just really wanted to kill everybody related to Kuno.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
You think that I'm one of the good ones? I pointed a gun at a child's head.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
How do you handle it?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Well, you're gonna talk about your car, so of course. Like what, I ask? Completely knowing what you're gonna answer.
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
You bitch! Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not take up a sport? You've already got that fan gear.
Yeah.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Maybe I should pour one out for the boys. Leave me alone.
If you want to pour out the booze you've been carrying around on duty, I'm certainly not going to stop you.
Let's pour one out.
A dark pool of cheap wine appears at your feet. It shimmers in the lights of the Kanema.
I'll make it okay with the power of rock and roll. The gloaming comes for all, but it came first for you. Here's to you, honored dead.
Very noble of you. Are we done here?
Yeah.
The lieutenant nods.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Oh, my journal page. To the right of the task description? What are... Whoa! To the right of the task description. Ah, there it is! Excuse me. Horrible. Okay, so the statistics. Oh my god, why 20 communist? My stats are very interesting. Thank you. I don't know what to make out of this, but apparently I am high communist. Well, good to know, I suppose. Get yourself organized. Attends to Bond's meeting. Dead body. Ah, yes, I have to report that. I'm at the car, I may as well do that. Ding ding. I have a dead body for you.
Inside, you see a set of steering
Yeah.
a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Should I tap on this? Is Kim gonna yell at me if I tap on this?
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Now, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They're also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
I'm sorry, Kim. Can we call?
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Do I need to talk to Sylvie? Sure.
Just a second, officer.
Cool. I don't know if I need to talk to her again. I think I might.
Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yes, hello?
It's the police.
Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
I don't... no.
You hear the call.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Public library.
Hold on, officer.
I'll work on one of those. Maybe not a public one. Who knows?
I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you?
Ooh, a cool librarian.
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
I mean, it's the librarian too. Librarians like helping.
Billy Majon, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
Technically, libraries wouldn't do this.
Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majon's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
This is a breach of data privacy.
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Home address is fine.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Gislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe.
Oh!
Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all.
Well, then I can find his wife, I suppose.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
Oh, interesting. The smoker on the balcony. Wait, what? Do you have any other information?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Do you know someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day. Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Billy.
Good. You have a name now.
Oh yeah, because usually if Billy's spelled with an IE, it's like indicates that it's the feminine form. Did your colleague know that it was her husband? Can Marie describe to me what the husband looked like?
Marie?
Oh my god. Can you just pass the phone?
She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
What was he wearing?
1 second.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that. Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
And then goes for a little drink later. On the lookout.
What's his name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
Yeah, that's fine. You shouldn't have given me all that information, but I guess I am a police officer.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
Anything else you need from me?
Also there's a dead body.
One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
Unidentified middle-aged man, height 170 to 175. I was taller than him. Dark hair, medium build. Slips fell through the boardwalk and hit his head.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
I've had calls like this at work before where another service worker or household member speaks for the customer. Yeah. Any sign of violence? It seems like an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
Boots, trousers, jacket, library card.
Any information on the library card?
Jamrock.
Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the case.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Thank you, Alice.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
She's so nice. I like talking to her. Okay, I'm gonna go to the apartment. Also, goddamn, time is passing so fast. Is time passing faster than it usually does? I feel like I'm running out of time. This is not the way to the apartments. I'm sorry, Kuno. Interrupting you. Alright, I'm guessing if I go to the apartments, it's just gonna be the wife, and she's gonna be like, oh no! And I'll be like, yeah. And she'll be like, and then I'll be like, yeah, I'm sorry. Do you need a hug? And she'll be like, don't touch me. And then it'll be fine. Smoking Man? Isn't Smoking Man the mysterious man, or am I forgetting something? Also, what was I told? Billy Majon's apartment to deliver the bad news. It's apartment 20. I think it's on the second floor. I'm in the wrong place. Or am I? I'm in the wrong place. Rattle me bones. Cindy! Anything different to say?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
It's beautiful. Leave me alone. Ah! Oh, well, this is where I came out. What the fuck am I talking about? Is this Cape Side? I can't remember. Shoes come in 3 different sizes. Oh, this is Kuno's dad's apartment. Hey, sleepyhead. Are you still depressed?
The aging alcoholic is still there, breathing. The air in the room is stale.
Kim, is he even alive?
I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves.
And look, the other foot is camouflaged by a striped sock bearing the name Maxtor on the sole. 3 toes are poking out of a hole. A groan rises from the man's throat, dry like a death rattle. He's trying to say something in his sleep.
Is this Kuno's father we're seeing?
Well, judging by the color of his hair, I would say yes, it is.
The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery. The light from the window falls into his half-open eyes.
The fact that he has plants says something. He has like picture frames on the wall. He's tried to decorate.
There's still plenty to be scared of here. Just not what you thought.
I was expecting something worse.
I think he's still quite bad. I mean, what he has come to. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon. Not that he was, but at least he won't be beating his son.
Yeah.
A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake.
What's going on with his eyes?
Can't you tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open. Not a pretty sight.
He's gonna sleep it off. I know this shit.
Look, he's trying to communicate.
Should we help him?
What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side.
Excellent form.
We could take him to Remedy or Saint Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical services. The almshouse would turn him down. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves. Besides, he'll be dead in a few.
The pile of blankets grunts miserably.
I took your amphetamine, old man.
Silence. Only heat emanates from the sleeping body.
Well. Great, we just got to experience that sadness again. I should have killed that man. When I had the chance to. There's nothing in here. Why was I allowed in here? Oh, probably because there was something to pick up earlier on. Apartment 20. Do I have to go up here? Ah! I think this is where I go. Here? Knock knock.
A weathered brown door.
Oh!
The number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup à l'oignon.
Onion soup.
The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock. This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard.
Shit.
Don't knock. Just leave. You don't need this. You don't need to sad it up.
Why is my necktie talking to me so much? What should we expect?
You're right. Let's do this through.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
Do you have any advice on how to tell her?
Dead. Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Good advice.
That is good advice. What if I don't want to do this?
Yes, it's hard. But there is no easy way to handle this information. It just has to happen. As soon as possible.
Oh, I got this. It'll be fine. Alright.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Knock knock.
Hello? Who is it?
Whoa!
And someone turns down the radio. He gives you a short, encouraging nod.
Aw, Kim.
The police. A moment, please give us a moment.
Tidying up. Nervously.
Is this not the same woman?
There's fear in her voice.
Come in, the door is open.
That voice doesn't sound the same. Like, it's been weeks, but it doesn't sound the same. Whoa! So many things to look at. I'll talk to you later. Hello, detective. Be 1 second. Ticking makes you nervous. Same brand of cigarettes. It's found in the trash can. Can't they afford curtains? What's going on here? Soup. Buckwheat and onions. Alright, I think I've looked around. Hello! I have some terrible news for you.
It's you from the book.
Oh, it is!
Did you come to bring my cockatoo back? I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here.
Really interesting music that lady is listening to. She turned off the music, so this is canonically just mournful music.
He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband?
Husband.
Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
Keep it together. You don't want your body language to tell her the news.
Sorry, I'm rambling. It's just that Victor often gets into all kinds of trouble. So, how can I help you?
Definitely no small talk. This isn't the time or place.
Ooh! My empathy is so good. If I fuck that up. How have you been?
How have I been? You're not here to discuss me. What is this?
Oh no!
Officer?
Okay, the body.
You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
God, do I just say he's dead like that?
Yes. That's the most important thing. Use that word.
Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Majon, was found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What did you say?
Oh god.
Great and terrible spike. The blood freezes in her veins.
Victor Majon is dead. I'm sorry for your loss, ma'am.
Oh. But he was just...
Aw, 2 cigarette bucks are still in the tray.
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, man.
What happened to him?
Well, I use dead versus passed away. Passed away, like, is typically kind of a natural thing versus, like, passed away is very vague. It's not direct. It's not blunt. It kind of softens an issue that is very serious. But using dead is like, there's no allusion to it. It's death. So it's kind of important to give it that weight, that respect. That's my assumption anyways. It's still early to say, but at first glance it seems like he slipped and hit his head.
Was he drunk?
We don't know yet, but alcohol may have played a role, yes.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold.
Yeah.
How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
It couldn't have been long.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress. The handkerchief.
The lieutenant's handkerchief. Wait, what's the lieutenant's handkerchief again? Oh, I can't look at it. I don't remember what the sentimentality was when it came to the handkerchief. Lieutenant's handkerchief, okay.
A small, terrified smile quivers on her face as she takes the handkerchief and wipes away the tears. She looks disoriented.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
Did I forget something really sentimental and I just get... I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. She needed her tears to be dried.
No, no. I just need to tell my girls.
It burns like acid.
Oh, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
No, take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
He's on the boardwalk if you wanted to take a walk over.
We've taken him to the city
morgue.
The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier. Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
This is sad.
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
I'm sorry.
We should step outside and talk.
I hope he doesn't get mad that I gave away his handkerchief. Hey, Kim. What's up?
You did well.
What now?
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
What about them?
They'll manage.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
Alright, case closed.
Let's go.
That was depressing. Alright. Just another check mark for me, I suppose. Titus doesn't believe Rudy shot the hanged man. Present a theory, make him see it. It's something to consider. Buoy. Check the boardwalk. Alright. I'm gonna go check the buoy. I wish that I knew where this was. There's a buoy by the boardwalk. Buoy by the boardwalk. Buoy by the boardwalk. Buoy, 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 buoy. Alright, 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 alright. Oh, no, 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 not there. Okay, let's go to the buoy. We'll do a couple more things before I wrap up. That was sad. We need some levity. Wait, is this the boardwalk? No, the boardwalk is the fishing village, isn't it? Kim, do you see a buoy? A buoy by the boardwalk? No? Ah, well, I guess we'll just look for a different boardwalk. Is there a boardwalk on the map? Whoops. Boardwalk. Why can't I fast travel? I thought that I could fast travel. Yeah, then I'll do Dice Maker. Can I empathize with Tommy? It's been a while since I tried that, and my empathy is so good. Can I take skill points out of perception? Experience. No, I don't think I can. I think that's a choice in the moment.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
8%. Maybe I have a chance. Can I empathize with you?
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
I want to know your soul.
Cool. We all want to know each other's woes and all. But people, man, they have slippery souls.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
I wonder if I should put point into empathy. Oh, okay, I understand. So you can okay, so these ones I can only put 3 points into. I can only put 3 points into these ones. These I can put 5 into, these I can put 2 into. I don't understand why, but because I think that was just like this system is, there's so much to learn. Empathy. There, I did it. Can I empathize with you? I don't think I'll be able to empathize with this man. I think this man is just gonna forever be out of my reach. It's highly unfortunate. There's only so many skill points that I can spend. Buoy. Buoy by the boardwalk. Come on, there we go. That's not a boardwalk, I don't think. I don't think that I was supposed to be able to walk over there. Alright, let's go this way. No. Buoy by the boardwalk, buoy by the boardwalk, buoy by the boardwalk. I'm trying to think of a tongue twister that I was bad at. I think I was decent at she sells seashells by the seashore. But I don't have very many tongue twisters memorized. Huh? What are you? What's going on over here? I don't think I've explored this side. Drugs? I wish that was fixed. What's this? Traffic beyond the gate, more abandoned motor lorries. Traffic beyond the gate. Can I get beyond the gate? No? Sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Anarchy? Glasses! Free glasses. Free glasses. Can I increase my perception with one of the... Oh, well, that removes my perception. Can one of these increase my perception? Composure... Perception gone. Savoir-faire. None of these increase perception. Feel the streets. Allergies? Oh well, whatever. I'm wearing the worst outfit imaginable. And that's okay. How did I lose a 70%? Okay. My game is slowly glitching out, and that's okay. Was I supposed to do something with these? I don't think so.
The trap is poor things.
Yeah. Just bugs left to die in the cold. One of the most fucked up things that I remember from being a teenager, during the winter, oh, the tide's gone out. Oh wait, has it always been like this? Where's the buoy? I'm looking for a buoy, that's what I'm looking for. Buoy by the boardwalk. As a teenager, I remember there was one day where a bug had gotten in. It was one of those, I always called them stink bugs. They weren't actually stink bugs. I think they were a type of like ladybug, but they had a diamond body on them. One was in the house and it was the middle of winter, and I was like, well, I don't want you in the house, so I'm gonna put you outside. And it was in the palm of my hand. I remember walking out doors, and it was so cold outside that as soon as I got out and I opened my palm, it immediately started like squirming and writhing in pain. I was like, no! Because it was so cold that it was like, its body is so small that it was just starting to freeze and suffer in that moment. And then I said, okay. And then I brought him back into the mudroom, and I placed him on the windowsill, and he chilled out.
Temperature, an easy flow there. An empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence.
What the smell is?
Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
I don't want to listen to you anymore.
The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair.
Am I the detective? Oh, I can't go that far. This is the end of the road. That's just life, friend. Don't that Abigail. Children. Boardwalk. Boardwalk. I need to find a buoy by the boardwalk. I have to keep reminding myself. There's so many things to get distracted with. I haven't checked in with those freaks in a little bit. The EDM freaks. Wait. Is that a buoy? No, it's not a buoy. Where are we going? Where are you taking me? Ah, they're taking me to where it is. Okay. Can we drop the bridge?
A pane of eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up.
Eternite?
Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
What is this?
It looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Dangerous. I wish I had done that earlier. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Do I have anything to say to you? No!
Yes?
I know I don't have anything to say to you.
Hello again.
I have nothing to say to you. Alright, the boardwalk. Buoy by the boardwalk. The boardwalk is where the man fell through the steps. The man that we just delivered the sad news to the wife of. think I'm going the wrong way. I think I have to go above. Buoy by the boardwalk. Buoy by the boardwalk. Buoy, 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 buoy. There should be... This is the boardwalk. Is there a buoy around here? There's some traps.
Is there something here that would indicate a
Oh!
sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower.
Comms tower!
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freitor. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rags.
Maybe the campfire was used by the perpetrator?
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out... Biddable Prime, was it?
Comms tower.
It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
And the cigarette butts could be from anybody.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, through a thick snowstorm melting flake by flake in the waves, you see a glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, her limbs long and slender.
And he's just gonna say those other people, but let's do it anyways.
Those? A smoking assailant who favors Tumutiri to Astra or Joanne? Cigarette butts are everywhere. This is a common brand for old men.
Old men.
Still, you felt it was important enough to make a mental note. That means something. You didn't pay attention to any of the other cigarette butts on the coast.
You know, I'm curious about different brands of cigarettes. I've never smoked before, but I know that my guardian had like a certain affiliation for one brand or another. Do different brands of cigarettes just like taste different or something? So I look at it and I'm just like, this is just looks all the same shit. It just looks like stuff in a filter, and all the cigarettes look the same. Just the boxes that look kind of different. Also, who the fuck owns cigarette companies? I think that cigarette companies should be banned. I think that cigarettes should no longer exist, but here we are. We live in a world of demand. And even if the demand's artificial, it is still there. I wonder if there's like people that try to make healthy cigarettes, which I guess is what vaping kind of is, sort of, but vaping was more of a response. Wait, no, it was a response to nicotine addiction. But then people have now become addicted to the vapes, because I think it was like the vape had the nicotine, but it didn't have all the dangers of a cigarette that is in a cigarette, the tar and whatnot. All that to say, I don't think cigarettes should exist anymore. But then there would be illegal black markets and whatnot, and it's all just some bullshit. So I'm assuming the coin viewer and hold on to something. The wind is so strong. Oh, the dead body's not here anymore. Wait. Kim, did we move the dead body? I don't think we did. I think the cops did. Probably for the best. I'm the cops. I'm glad nobody fucked around with the dead body. That'd be the worst thing to happen. Oh, this man and his child. There's gotta be a buoy around here somewhere. Kim, do you see a buoy? Claudia didn't make this easy to find. Oh! Is that it? Could this be the buoy Claudia told you about?
A metal and plastic contraption bobs up and down
Oh.
against the trembling reeds. At first, it just looks like trash, but if you look closer...
That over there must be the boy Klaas you told us about. The one she hid her passport in. We should take a look.
You lift the boy out of the water without much effort. It's not tied to anything. The cords dangling from the bottom appear to have been cut. The number 11 has been written on the yellow plastic. It hasn't been in the water for very long, but it's already discolored and slimy with silt. A latch holds it close, but only just barely. The brittle metal of the latch has cracked.
Simple construction. Very unsafe.
Shake it.
There's something in there, splashing around.
Sniff it.
It smells like you would expect it to smell. A concentrated version of the coast. Salt, industrial slop and decay.
Open it.
A shot glass's worth of seawater pours out. Some algae. And nothing else.
Huh?
Well, damn.
Nothing else. No documents. Okay. Well, it's still here.
We still got here too late. There's nothing of use here anymore.
Who could have them?
I have no idea.
Probably Everard. Minor Kirk, we know what was in the buoy.
Or think we do. This is a small loose end, either way. Not important, I hope.
Maybe her enemies?
Could be. We should keep an eye out. Nothing more for us to do here. Let's go.
You could ask the miss what she thinks. Later, if you have the time. Though you doubt she'll tell you much at this point.
She'll probably not be happy about that. I'm not happy about that. What if I had gotten there earlier? Would the documents have still been there? This is a game that you probably have to play at least 3 or 4 times to get everything done. I probably would have loved this game as, I was going to say as a kid, maybe as a teenager. It would have been one that I explored. Instead I played Yumaniki too much. Alright, I did what I wanted to do. Is there anything else that I wanted to do? Ah! Check the island for bullet traces, check the boardwalk for bullet traces. Let's go to the boardwalk. Huh? What's that? Oh, that's the phone. I don't need the phone. Need to find somewhere over here with bullet traces. Kim, keep an eye out for bullet traces. I gave up trying to find every detail in games a long time ago. They're legit too complex now. It's not like you even need to get every detail to get all the trophies either. Yeah, they'd be up to like achievement hunters or people that really want to 100% something, or who have the time to do it. I don't got time for that. What's this?
There's some tear. An empty cigarette pack.
Yeah, I've already looked at that. Wasn't there... This is the boardwalk. Where the fuck is someone supposed to shoot from? But yeah, there's always somebody who has like a special interest in certain games, who thoroughly comb through everything, who dig into the files themselves, unearth things. But some games you can do that more easily than others. I remember in was it 2015 or 2016? But I was helping run the Undertale panel at the convention that I would always go to, and my god, people were obsessed Oh, money! What was it? Yeah, with Undertale, people got a little crazy. Drugs. People got a little wild. By the time it was the spring, so it had been out for, I think, 6 months or so. Corvo, the way you talk, I need you to help me romanticize life again. How do we romanticize life? Let me ramble about Undertale for a little bit, because Undertale activates some incredible passions in people. Wait, do I need to look at this?
A few locusts trot poor things.
Yeah, we're sad about the locusts. Undertale made people lose their minds. In the spring of 2016, which I think was 6 months after Undertale was released, I helped with the Undertale panel at an anime convention. It was the busiest panel of the whole convention that weekend. The capacity for the room was 300, and we were over capacity, and we had to start turning people away because we just couldn't accept any more people. And I remember, like, panels for the most part are just guided discussions where the four of us at the front, who were nobody special, we were just fans that decided to help organize the panel. We just led a discussion. We went through a few different topics like characters and story and theories and whatnot. And people almost got into a fight because of the theory section. Like, I think that the majority of the panel was a lot of people talking about things that weren't even in the game. Like, there was a lot of talk about Gaster, and there was a lot of talk about the theories of his connection with Sans and what goes on in the genocide run, which is also something that you only really get into if you dig deeper into Undertale. And yeah, the passion, mind, most of the convention goers are usually going to be children, like in the sense that they're all teenagers, but the passion, the heights, I had to actually moderate. I had to be like, hey, anyways, let's keep this lighthearted because you guys are getting into an argument about... There was one kid that was very passionate, or like very insistent that Gaster was like the brother of Sans, or like a lost skeleton brother. And then there was another one who insisted that Sans was actually Gaster or something like that, and they were time travel related or something. Sound of Life in the North, the washboard scrubs filth from fabric. And yeah, it's a lot of passion. There's... Undertale broke people's brains, and I'm kind of curious if something like that's going to happen ever again, because it was such a unique phenomenon. And I've talked with us about Moose before, but people couldn't get enough of Undertale. They dug through the entire game, tried to extract as much as possible out from the game lore itself, including going through all the phone calls that you can do. And there's a lot in Undertale as like a thing itself. But I've talked to Moose about the Undertale fandom and how... Oh, have I been here before? I don't think I've been here before. This looks new. See a dark red chair in the dim light of the room. I don't know what that is. Cold breeze is enough to make the wall planks creak. But yeah, we were talking about how the game Undertale, people run it out as much as possible for what you could possibly get out of it, including like all the routes that you can do, all the little Easter eggs, and then that wasn't enough. People animated all different scenes in Undertale, and when they kind of, like, you can only go over canon so often with a game that's about 10 hours long. Once that ran out, then people started making headcanons for swapping. We started talking about it because of role swap, which is just giving one character another character's personality. So it kind of started out with, they would swap the skeleton brothers. They would make Papyrus very lazy and like the comic relief, and they would make Sans the joyful joyful. Would that really be the word? The ambitious go-getter. And then the swaps went further, and then it became AUs, and then it expanded into like a whole separate thing that, like, some of the characters are barely recognizable from how developed the fandom became when it came to Undertale. And yeah, I'm curious, like, if that'll ever happen again. Five Nights at Freddy's kinda... It didn't really have that happen, but there was still a similar kind of, like, energy around Five Nights at Freddy's. A lot of it was kind of propelled by Let's Players and stuff, but there's really nothing that I can think of that was kind of like Undertale. I guess something similar would be Harry Potter, but it was a different kind of world in that was the book world, and it was a lot longer because it didn't have a firework effect. It lasted 2 decades between the books and the movies, but Undertale was really like bam, and then whoever's in the fandom is probably still in the fandom if they were that deep. I'm not even passionate about Undertale. I specifically care about Deltarune Part 1 and nothing else, or else I queued. I still need to play Deltarune Part 2. Maybe I should tell my brother to play Undertale. He might like it. My baby cousin really likes Undertale. When I started hanging out with him a little bit more, when I got reconnected with my cousins, I guess I'll just go talk to Claudia and tell her about the buoy losing the information. But yeah, when I started hanging out with my baby cousin a little bit more, he was playing Undertale, and it was kind of wild to watch him play it, because he had played it multiple times, so he was skipping through all of the dialogue and just trying to get to the fights. And he was mocking Monster Kid, and I was just like, are you okay, man? Very cute kid. I love my cousin. He's wonderful. Baby cousin. God, he's gonna be like 13 or 14 this year. Aging. I remember when he was a baby. Hi. Your documents are gone.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
What's this wildflower?
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
Why was it there?
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
Or an admirer?
Any admirers?
Ruby? She couldn't have left it. She's not old-fashioned like that. I don't know what that flower was doing there, honestly.
Okay, we found your buoy. There's no documents.
Oh.
Did you take the documents?
No, of course not. As I said, it would have been too risky for me to use those documents anyway. My employer gave them to me. In truth, I should have destroyed them.
I'll file this under a theft of some... I'm afraid you may be in danger.
Yes, I am. Regardless of who took the documents. It was probably just an accident. I was worried at being too careless with the latch. The documents were probably just washed away.
I don't know that they would have been. Maybe... That's gonna come up later. Misi and my bro have 121 hours in Omori and still playing it, to be honest. Yeah. I think that if he likes Omori, then Undertale will probably hit a similar scratch to him. As long as he, like... The one thing that's kind of rough about Undertale having been so popular is that if you're on the internet and you've been exposed to the spoilers or the aggressiveness of the fandom, then it can be really, like, make that less of an appealing kind of playthrough. There were so many streamers that I was watching at the time that refused to play Undertale because of the toxicity of the fandom, which was kind of what some of that panel was exposed to with the veracity of the veracity of the fans that were interacting with us. But it is what it is. Where am I going? Did I want to talk to Everett? Did I say what I was doing? Oh, I was looking for the traces of bullets. Okay. I have to present the thing to Titus. Time is passing by fast in this game. It's almost 7. The veracity of work. Someone is habitually chilling next to the radio. Well, they've not been here for the last few days. The veracity of work. Veracity of fandom. Passion. I don't know that Everart's gonna say anything. I feel like I should just tell him that I'm looking into all his shit. Maybe that'll make some progress happen. I don't know how close I am to the end of this game. I've been playing this for 30 hours, and it said that the end should be around 30 hours. I was also squinting looking at, because I'm like, when does this game end? I was squinting, and somebody was like, has it ever taken 10 in-game days to complete things? And I think I'm at 4 days now? 3 or 4 days? 4 days. Everett.
Mr. Dubois.
Mr. Dubois.
Lovely work, huh?
Isn't Oregon and the great state organism of war also looks just like me?
Eh? Why the hell not? Now, how can I help you today?
Every worker is me! Turns out the strikers are being served an alcoholic brew. I stopped this madness. Should I have done that? Should I tell you this?
I don't know what that means, Harry, but I love it. I love your initiative. Knowing you're out there keeping things running lets me focus on the big picture stuff. Don't even tell me what was going on. Alcoholic brew? Stronger? Stopped it? Strike? I'm just gonna let you surprise me, Harry.
I don't know what that was about. I just found out that the man was putting alcohol in the soup. Alright, bye-bye. Apparently I have nothing to say to you. Cool. Can I kill you? Forgot to mention that I talked to the interviewer at Chick-fil-A about misery, and considering I got a job offer, I don't know what that means about me. It means that you're cultured. You're cultured and you can hold a conversation. Good job. That is one of the good things about Stephen King, is that Stephen King is horror that people know. And you can be like, oh, what Stephen King have you read? And then they'll tell you a title and you'll be like, oh, I've heard of that. I've been meaning to read that at some point. Because oftentimes that is very true for me. I'm like, I really should read Stephen King's It. I really should read Cujo at some point. Christine at some point. But who has the time? This man writes so many goddamn words. I haven't been picking up bottles recently. I think it's because I've just been carrying around a crowbar like a freak. Goddamn. Oh, what do I do? It's almost 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m. in real life. I feel like I should do one more thing. Maybe I should... I don't know. I don't know. Go down, please. Harry, please! Harry Dubois. I beg of you. Harry? There we go, okay. Sometimes he just doesn't want to go. Can I talk to you? Do you have anything new to say?
Right to work!
No, you don't have anything new to say. Alright. I want to work too. Let me in. Let me out. Ah! Oh, Kim, nice spin. Very sick. Very cool. I don't think there's anything to look at over here. Is there a way around? No, this is a dead end. haven't been in this place in a bit. Is there anything you have to say for yourself? Citizen? Yellow roses in the window. Those aren't the flowers that were left for Claudia.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Insert my bottles.
Your bottles clunk
Oh!
into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Yay. I'm rich. I'm not gonna steal from you. Wait, can I talk to you about anything? Hello, teenage.
Is this about the question?
Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna investigate the murder. I'm gonna look for the boardwalk for bullet traces. I couldn't find anything. The island for bullet traces. Where's the island? The island? What do you mean island? Where's the island? Can I ask about this? No, I can't. Okay. The island for bullet traces. I don't know what to do. I'm guessing that the next time that I play, it will take us to 10 p.m. and then I will be able to get my gun, hopefully. Okay, go boardwalk. Island. Island? Island. Where could the island be? Ah, God. I really glitched this game. Hopefully the next time it'll not be glitched anymore. That would be nice. Boardwalk. Ma'am, would you like to go on a date? No, 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 you come. Come!
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards.
What's this? Money! Thanks, Creek. Ooh, maybe here, maybe here, maybe here. Nope. No shooting from here. Boots? Did I just steal some boots? Oh, my perception. It increases. Beautiful. Maybe that'll help me with the thing that I have to do. The thing that was like 70% and then I whiffed it. Where the fuck could they have shot from the boardwalk? This is not the boardwalk. Wah, wah, wah. I cannot see. I can't see. Help. Help. Alright, I'll go around. Oh god, I'm trapped. I'm trapped. Kim, help! That's water. Kim! I am so lost. There's nothing here. I've conceptualized this, I'm pretty sure.
A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall.
Yeah.
With another 7 shades standing 10 meters from it. A single person stands on the sideline.
I haven't talked to Kim about this though, because I did this on my own. Kim, who was in the execution?
I don't know. I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. It could have been any of the parties involved in the revolution. Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists at the start of the Civil War. Or it could have been the communists, put to death during the last stretch of the conflict by the coalition forces.
Remember what Trent Heidelstein said about Feld?
Uh-huh. What if it was the Feld personnel when their assets were being seized by the revolutionaries? What a fucking thing to say, Harry.
Another likely scenario.
Or maybe.
What about the coalition, the so-called moralists?
Yeah. It's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was a commandant, the superior giving the orders.
Thanks, Kim.
Cold sea wind blows away the figures.
Cool. Forgot that I only did that on my own. Can we shoot from here? Is that a possibility, Kim? Kim, I'm lost. Oh god, why is it impossible to go? Harry, please! Harry. There we go. Ah. You only want to go through that corner, eh? I see. You're making me be more Canadian by the second. Ah! Okay, oh, there we go, okay. My depth perception. This game is beautiful.
The trap is filled.
Yeah, I know. My empathy too good. I should give them the Kuno. I would love to pick them out and give them the Kuno. Bug delivery. Did I talk to these guys when I had Kim with me? Maybe I did.
Hello again.
Tell me about the Feld building.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Never mind.
Of course.
I don't want to know. Okay, let's I'm still trying to find a place where they could shoot from the boardwalk. I think I've looked at everything. I haven't gone to the church in a little bit.
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable.
Dial a random number. Fuck it. I haven't done it yet. Why not?
Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this? End of tone. Someone picks up.
Pierre? Is that you, Pierre?
No, this is not Pierre. What's Pierre like?
So nice of you to find the time to call me. It gets so lonely. Even the animals have died.
Oh, I have a grandma now. What kind of pets did you have?
Are you sure you're Pierre?
I just said I wasn't.
Your voice, it's different. There. Chrysanthemum.
Huh?
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not.
Well, that's cool. That was certainly something. Kim hears everything. He just pretends that he doesn't. I guess I can check the tower. The church. You said you might be Pierre. I said I might be. That wasn't a confirmation. Alright, I haven't delved into this line for a little bit. What's going on over here? Kim!
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length of her body, her face oval and sad.
This is Dolores Day.
Yes. I wasn't sure before, but this must be the DeLorean Church of Humanity in Martinez. It's called the Small Pinewood Church in some records.
You knew?
It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Ravachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
What else do you know?
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them. The 7 Sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the Revolution or used for building materials. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here. Something else, perhaps?
A pang of guilt. The lieutenant is leaving something out.
Do you know why?
I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. I heard the place was shot to pieces.
Who raided?
Well, your station was involved.
Fuck.
Although I can't be sure. 3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them.
I don't remember.
I am pretty sure it was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything more about it, why it was conducted, or who participated. I try not to pry into extra-district matters.
If I was here, I should find out what I was doing. Better to forget about it. We'll take it on. We probably won't finish it.
Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation from your station secretary just by calling. If you really don't remember, it might be better to keep this one forgotten. It happened a while ago. It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now.
Fair enough, fair enough. Do you want to meet my friend, the
What
programmer? About the 2mm hole.
The swallow, you mean? What about it?
I'm not going to talk about it.
Thanks.
Yeah. You seem to be busy. I have no interest in your plotline. Where's the crab man? How's he doing? Is that clothes? Clothes! I don't think there's anything over here. Came from the stained glass window. She still has letters on it too. I'm having trouble finding a boardwalk place for somebody to shoot a gun from. Oh, I have more experience points to spend and nowhere that I need them. I can be so assertive. Ah, yes, a scarf. My stupid necktie. Huge red scarf is still dusty from laying in the church. Cool. A horrible outfit I have. I really don't know where the shot could have been taken. Oh, I can try Tommy again. Okay. Check boardwalk for bullet traces. Check island for bullet traces. This is so vague! I don't know where this is! That's everything that I've done. Look at all these quests I've completed. Look at them! Damn, that's longer than the ongoing task list. That's kind of nice. Armor pieces. Ah! I really gotta turn that alarm off. That's my alarm to go to sleep at a normal hour, and I continue to ignore it. It's Spirit is eternal. The horrific necktie is getting ready for the end game. For the love of God, do not remove it till the magic happens. Tell Andre Sonia's thoughts about the nightclub. Oh, I was doing that. I don't know where the shot could have been taken. I've gone through the boardwalk. I don't know where else I'm supposed to go, Kim. Kim, you're gonna have to help me, buddy. I'm surprised that you can do anything with an alarm that is just one bell. No, usually that's not an alarm that I've set. It's this app called Calm that is supposed to help with sleep and whatnot. And I was using it for a little bit and then I forgot about it. And now I just ignore it anytime it tells me to go to bed. Kim, what does island mean? Oh my god, please. These invisible walls kind of drive me nuts. Okay, there's gotta be somewhere on the boardwalk. Gotta be somewhere to take a shot. And it's not where the body was. I've been through here, I've been through here. This is where the man and the child are. Wait, there's a ladder over here? Can I do anything with the... Oh, I haven't looked at this.
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D. A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, tomorrow is just a whisper away.
I'm trying to remember... That's making me think of Shrek 2 with the fairy godmother's business card. And it's like... Your wishes are just a teardrop away or something.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Tomorrow's just a whisper away. Just a whisper. Where can we shoot people from? Kim, I've looked around the entire boardwalk. There's nowhere to shoot anybody from. I'm going in circles. I'm going mad. Nothing in here is important, right?
No.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head. Whoever too empty. No. He shakes his... You see, it's hard to concentrate.
Alright. That did nothing for me. Nothing. Kim. Kim? Kim? Kim. Oh... It feels like walking through molasses sometimes. It's snowing so hard. There's nothing over here. There's nothing over here. Kim, Kimberly, Kimmerson, Kimmerer, Kimston, Kimmington, Kimothy, Kimmington. I'm repeating myself now. Kimson. I was thinking about Shrek 2 the other day because Disney Dreamlight's Valley's expansion focuses a lot on imagination and sharing that. A lot on imagination and sharing that. How did that make you think about Shrek 2? Oh, because, yeah, they're all kind of like imaginary creatures. Oh, oh, oh! Building before you has the engine, it must have been a big one.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it.
There's a red...
hasn't been opened in a long while.
There's a red check.
A handle.
Open the door. What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
To service what?
The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
Could this have been used to take the shot?
From here to the whirling? I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Fairy godmother said a line like, use your imagination. Ah, yeah. That's what she says to... That's what she says to the king when he asks about assassinating the ogre. And she's like, use your imagination. And then he hires Puss in Boots to do it. Use your imagination, Harold. I don't know what this game wants from me. It tells me the boardwalk, it tells me the island. I don't know what these two things mean. Apparently I found the whatever the one that I got was. What was it? The Land's End for bullet traces. The island. I thought it would be like a fucking building across the thing. Not this far out. What's this? What's this? What's this? It's mine. It's money. Kim, I live here now. Meet this nice old lady. She's so nice to me.
Our tenant, the policeman.
Yes. I am her tenant. It's another way of saying I'm her son now. Are you jealous? She feeds me soup and keeps me warm and gives me a bed. I don't even have to pay rent. I don't even have to pay 20 real to her like I did have to Gart. You should be jealous. What's this? I've already been in here. I've already been in here. Okay, I'm going in circles. What's this? Someone left their music collection beneath the tarpaulin. Am I supposed to be able to get over there? Okay, I'm going in circles. I'm thinking I'm gonna wrap up here. I do just want to find like the two places though. I don't know why this is so hard. This shouldn't be as hard as it is currently. I'm gonna go talk to Roy. Huh? What's this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Scribbled between the thighs of a 3-page girl, L'origine du disco. Does its origin of disco? Roy?
Hello again.
How did I remember your name? Is Roy high? And if yes, then what is he on? I can try this.
Feeling enthralled by the movement of light while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon.
Pyrrolidon?
Come by on the street.
What's that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Just me, or is it really warm in here?
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting.
Chill out, man. I'm a chill out cop who wants to have some of what you're having. No judgment, I'm just curious. Probably did loads of Pyrrolidon before I lost my memory.
I've had to take it. You know, since the People's Pile cleanup. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade.
Oh.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
What's the People's Pile?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. probably some of it in you too.
Oh, the microplastics. Emergency Relief Brigade, what's that?
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized, tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood. Tough son of a gun, this one. Respect.
Respect.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
Must have been tough.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Is it Everart's fault?
No one's. Everyone's.
Oh.
So much bitterness.
Definitely Everart.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
How'd you run a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
Thank you.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Vortices?
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
I don't know what that means. But that's gonna do it for me. I'm tired. Thank you for watching. I will come back to this, not next week. The week after, probably, school is starting, so things are gonna get a little wacky. But I will continue to play video games to keep my sanity. Quick save. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. And have a good